This is the mock prototype which I have designed for the Physician 365. In this, this is the video slider to say about what is our Physician 365 services and how it's going to be. And we have two types of registration: register as a physician and register as a patient. First, let us go through the register as a patient tab. Yeah, in this like usual procedures, like a patient can upload the photo and his name, first name, date of birth, sex, email, and weight, medical condition, allergies, medications, and blood type, address, father name, emergency contact, the patient to allow the camera to access camera and access GPS. And this is the most foremost important kind. Patient can assign to a particular physician as per his wish, or else we can suggest the patient afterwards, like what would be the physician we can also suggest for the patient. Yeah, he can search through the physician ID if he has already, or else practitioner ID or hospital name, or there are different types of search criteria as I suggested here. Specialist, for example, he can be a nanosurgeon or he can be diabetic specialist, so that he can give a random search based on that and he can select the physician. Wallet registration. Here the wallet registration is like it's linked to this bank account ID, the bank name, IFSC code, and PAN card address. And once is like read the accepted and policy, it's like done, and patient registration is done. Now let us go through the physician registration. It is almost the same with the basic details. Here we have a option to upload his physician's degree and hospital name currently is working on, designation, and his ID card, and the house address, work address. If there is any recognitions or awards given, he can just upload those also. And here we have a consulting charge, like how much the base consulting the physician needs to charge for his patient. Here we can just provide us, and here will be this valid registration similar to that which we have already seen for the patient registration. And once he is registered, his registration will be taken and will be approved from our physician 365 administrators. And once that is done, they can log in. Either first let us go through the patient login. Here the patient can connect to different devices, like he can connect through the glucometer and physician 365, blood pressure, pulse rate, whether it's hunger or not, and water level. So let's go for this glucometer as we are going through the this scenario. That for example, the device ID will be given a search and it will be mapped to this patient ID. So it will be keep on sending the current glucose level of the patient on an overview basis or daily basis, before meal or after meal. Once that is done, like here the patient has an option to consult the, he can block the calendar of his physician, so that he can have a live I mean what discussion with the physician. And here he has an option to have a video call with the physician in case if he is not able to meet him. And here is the chat facility also. And if the physician is offline, he can email his queries to him. And once that is done, now the particular alerts will be sent to the physician. Now let us see the physician's log on, how it's going to be. Here is like Dr. Z is available. He has three different patients available in his dashboard. Each one is will be with his patient ID, and this is the patient name, and the photo will be visible here. And once the patient has been kind, the hotspot will be generated, and below patient ID, name, and his current glucose level, and whatever the threshold level he has set for the base, severity, and emergency level. And usual thing: consulting, calling, chat, email, and facilities. And he has an option to prescribe medicine to the patient based on monitoring his glucose level, everything. So once he's done, he can add the medicine name, how much quantity he has to take it, like before meal or after meal, and regular interval, like how many times per day he has to take it, those details. And once that is done, it is once it close on trend, the patient will get an alert like, hey, Mr. Mari, you have received a new medicine prescription from Dr. Z. And once that is done, this is the medicine prescription page alert that he got. The patient has a facility to choose the pharma stores based on this app. That is, for example, I am choosing here physician 365 pharma, and he has an option to snooze also, like this alert, like later on when if he's busy with some other work, he can just snooze and order for the medicine later. And once this option is of choose is done, and this patient net amount, everything will be displayed, and its default home address will be there, and the payment can be taken either through wallet or net banking, or different payment options are there. Once the payment is done, the order has been confirmed and it's been done. So everything is done and patient just log off. This is the very simplest, easiest way where the patient and the physician can interact with each other. This application will be like very much useful when we just go for the context and all. Thank you.